Landman season to episode 7 trailer breakdown. Something is very wrong. And the show wants you to feel it's anything is seriously wrong in Landman season to episode 7. And the trailer doesn't even bother trying to hide it. One single moment flips the entire story upside down. And once you spot it, you can't unsee it. This isn't just a teaser to get people excited. It feels like the show is sending a message. Everything you thought was stable is about to collapse. This trailer doesn't feel like an invitation. It feels like a warning. From the first second. The episode 7 trailer hits differently. There's no slow rise, no calm setup, no familiar rhythm. Instead, it drops you into tension so fast you barely have time to breathe. The music is heavier. The sound design is sharper. Even the quiet moments feel loud because the silence is filled with something unspoken. Every shot looks like it's hiding danger just outside the frame. This episode doesn't feel like it's moving the story forward. It feels like it's about to tear the story apart. The trailer isn't showing the explosion. It's showing the fuse burning. What makes this trailer so unsettling isn't the chaos we see. It's the chaos the trailer refuses to show. Familiar characters feel distant. Conversations end abruptly. Emotional moments are cut off just before someone says the truth. The trailer keeps pulling away at the exact second it should give us answers. And that is very intentional. Because episode 7 doesn't look like a normal episode where problems happen and then get cleaned up. It looks like the episode where the problems finally stop being controllable. The trailer gives off a strong feeling that trust no longer exists in this world. People who once stood together now look like they're standing on opposite sides of the same fire. Even calm scenes carry tension, like danger is waiting nearby. Listening, watching, and ready. Quick flashes appear again and again. A look held too long, a door closing slowly, a hand trembling, a pause that feels like a trap, a character turning away before speaking. These aren't random visuals. They're signals. Pressure is building fast. And what's truly terrifying is the shift in tone. Earlier episodes of Landman Season 2 were about power, leverage, strategy, and control. The characters made moves like chess players, but episode 7 feels emotional, personal, reckless. This is where logic starts to crack, and instinct takes over. The trailer makes one thing clear. Someone is cornered, and someone is lying. The more you watch the episode 7 trailer, the more uncomfortable it becomes. At first glance, it looks simple: tense talks, serious faces, slow shots. But when you slow it down and really pay attention, you start seeing the truth. This episode isn't about action. It's about pressure building until someone finally breaks. One of the strangest things is how the trailer avoids clear answers. Important conversations get cut in. Half sentences stop mid-word. Characters look like they're about to confess something, then choose silence instead. That silence isn't peaceful. It feels dangerous. It feels like the kind of silence that exists when someone knows the truth, and speaking it out loud would destroy everything. And the framing tells an even bigger story. So many shots show characters standing alone even when others should be around them. That creates isolation. It makes powerful people look trapped. The trailer doesn't show the characters in control. It shows them boxed in. It shows them waiting. Thinking. Breathing heavy, like they're bracing for impact. That tells us episode 7 is more mental than physical. It's about fear. The locations feel like a prison, and that's not an accident. There's also a clear pattern in where the trailer takes place. We keep seeing closed rooms, narrow hallways, dark spaces, doors shutting, corners with no escape. Landman usually loves open land and wide shots. The show is built on space, big sky, big land, big ambition, but this trailer avoids that completely. That's a major clue. Freedom is gone. Everyone is boxed in by their choices. The show is visually telling us no one can run anymore. Another detail most people miss is body language. One character won't make eye contact. Another clenches their jaw constantly. Someone hesitates before answering a simple question. And these aren't small details. Those are classic signs of guilt, fear, and deception. The trailer doesn't need to show a betrayal. The characters' reactions are already shouting it. Even the editing feels sharp and intentional. Scenes don't flow smoothly. They jump suddenly, like the show is keeping viewers unstable on purpose. There are short pauses where the screen goes quiet, and those pauses feel heavy, like the calm before something brutal happens. Even the music doesn't rise like typical trailers. It stays low and steady, creating a sense of doom. That tells us the shock in episode 7 won't be loud. It will be slow. Painful. Personal. The kind of moment that sinks in after the episode ends. The big twist theory. The threat isn't outside anymore. It's already inside everything, and the trailer points toward one terrifying idea. The real danger isn't coming from outside. It's already inside. This episode doesn't feel like it's introducing a new threat. It feels like it's exposing an old one. A mistake from the past. Finally catching up. And when it hits the one person everyone thought was untouchable. The biggest twist being set up isn't a death. It isn't an explosion. It's a decision, a secret choice that was made earlier in the season, a move that was supposed to stay buried and protected. And the trailer strongly suggests someone made a deal they never should have made, a deal that protected the business, protected the money, protected the image, but destroyed trust. Episode 7 looks like the moment that deal gets exposed. And you can see it in the power shift. A character who usually controls the room now looks unsure. They listen more than they speak. They hesitate. And hesitation is deadly in this world. Because in Landman, power comes from confidence. Episode 7 takes that confidence away. The trailer focuses on reactions, not actions, which means the twist is revealed through words. Another huge clue. We don't see what happens. We see how people react to what happens. Shocked faces. A pause after a sentence. Heavy breathing. Silence after someone speaks. That tells us something important. The twist is revealed through dialogue, not violence. Someone finally says the truth out loud. And the moment those words are spoken, everything changes instantly. The most chilling theory is that the betrayal is intentional. Not an accident. Not a mistake. Someone chose survival over loyalty. And they believed they had a reason. They believed they were protecting something. Their future, their family, their position, their power. But episode 7 is where they realize the cost was much higher than expected. And that explains why the trailer doesn't feel angry at first. It feels disappointed. Disappointment is worse than rage, because disappointment means trust is already dead. Once trust breaks at this level, it can't be repaired. Alliances collapse, sides form, and every conversation becomes a threat. Episode 7 feels like the point of no return. The season splits. Here, episode 7 doesn't feel like another chapter. It feels like the turning point. The point of no return. The trailer makes it clear that after this episode, the story splits into two parts, before the truth comes out, and after. Trust has always been the foundation of power in this world. Deals work because people believe in each other, or at least pretend to. Episode 7 looks like the moment the pretending stops. Once trust is gone, every conversation becomes dangerous. Every deal becomes temporary. Every alliance becomes suspicious. Every character becomes vulnerable. This trailer also ends. The tone of the season is about to turn much darker. Earlier episodes balanced strategy with control. Now, emotion is taking over. And when characters start reacting instead of planning, mistakes happen. That's when people get hurt. That's when people cross lines they can't come back from. After episode 7, no one is safe. The trailer makes something else painfully clear. No character is protected anymore. People who used to feel secure now look exposed. The power structure is cracking. And when power cracks, everyone becomes a target. Episode 7 removes the idea of plot armor. From this point forward, anything can happen. This episode also changes the season's goal. It's no longer about success. It's no longer about expansion. It's about damage, control. The rest of the season becomes a fight to survive what breaks in episode 7. Some characters will fight to regain control. Some will run. Some will turn on each other. And someone might decide there's nothing left to lose. The trailer's final moments feel especially heavy. There's no relief. No hope. Just a quiet understanding that things are about to get worse. That kind of ending isn't accidental. It's the show telling viewers episode 7 isn't the end of chaos. It's the beginning. By the time season 2 moves forward, alliances will be gone. Lines will be crossed, and the cost of past decisions will be impossible to ignore. Every episode after this will carry the weight of what happens here. And if episode 7 delivers what the trailer promises, Landman season 2 will never feel the same again. And that's exactly what makes this episode truly shocking.